Hey everyone, it's Caitlin and welcome to another video. This video is going to be another grocery haul for you guys. You all seem to really like when I do this, so I figured I would continue with the trend. And this week I went to Aldi and I actually got some really awesome deals. I got all of the stuff for less than $25. It was like $24 and a few cents, and I was super pumped about that because I love saving money on groceries, and I got a lot of healthy things as well. So I thought it'd be great inspiration for you guys. Also, as a side disclaimer, I do have some dry staples that I buy separately that I already have stored in my fridge and pantry, such as beans and rice, and I do have some frozen fruit as well. If you want a more general idea of the staples that I keep in my pantry, I do have a pantry tour. I will put that video in the description of this video so you can check that out if you're interested to see those things as well. So I got two giant bags of things. I have this one right here and I have this one as well. So I'm just going to go through these and show you guys what I got. Also, I go grocery shopping about every week, so most of these things will last me for about a week. Some of them will last a little longer, just depending on, I don't know, what I eat that week, I guess. So to start, I got two things of oatmeal, and I go through a lot of oatmeal. I've mentioned in a previous video, but I've actually started to eat oatmeal for breakfast a lot more frequently than smoothie bowls because it's really easy to take to class with me, and I find that I stay satisfied a little while longer. So I got a thing of rolled oats and a thing of quick oats, and that's just personal preference. Sometimes I like the rolled oats because when you make oatmeal with them, it's a little bit almost looser, whereas quick oats get a lot thicker and mushier, and you can't really like see the individual oat grains when you cook with these. But I also like having these handy because they're easier to blend into oat flour for recipes versus these, just depending on the strength of your blender. But yep, got two of those. Then I got this jar of hot chunky salsa. I've been eating a lot of rice and beans recently, and I just think salsa is a really good condiment to put on top of that. And I got it hot because I like it spicy, and this way I can just put salsa on it and I don't have to worry about adding hot sauce too. Then I got a can of organic diced tomatoes. I didn't have any of these. I used my last one up, and I always make sure I have at least one can of this and some tomato paste in my pantry because I find those two things are really essential for a lot of recipes, and it's a great base flavor. You can do like Indian food with it, you can do Italian food with it, you can do Mexican food with it, you can do other Hispanic food with it. So yeah, I would definitely recommend getting canned tomatoes for your pantry. Then the rest of the stuff that I got was actually all fresh ingredients, so I will go through that with you guys as well. I got three things from the frozen section, which I still count as fresh because it's still whole foods. But I got this bag of frozen corn and a bag of frozen peas, and I always have frozen peas and corn, as you guys know, because they're like my frozen veggie staples. They're super easy to heat up and just like, eat with rice or toss on top of anything. Then I got this bag of frozen hash browns, and there are like some preservatives in it, but it's literally like basically just potatoes. There's no added salt, there's no added oils, which is super awesome. And I've actually been wanting to get hash browns for a while because if you guys don't follow Mr. Vegan here on YouTube, on Instagram, I think his username is Healthiest Vegan on there. Alex makes these amazing hash brown skillets where he cooks hash browns in his nonstick pan, and they look so good. And every time I see him post them, I'm like, look, I really need to buy some hash browns and try this out. So I finally got hash browns. I'm finally gonna do it. I don't know if it's gonna turn out as good as his, but I'm going to attempt to do it as well. Then the rest of this stuff is completely fresh. I got a bag of organic kale. If you guys don't know, I like to buy my greens organic because they're part of the Dirty Dozen, and the Dirty Dozen is a list of the 12 foods that have the highest levels of pesticides in them, so it's best to buy those organic if you can afford to. So yep, I got some kale. Aldi usually has these giant tubs of fresh greens, and it's at a really affordable price, but for some reason they didn't have them this week, so I was kind of upset about that. But I do have a little bit left in my fridge that will last me for a few more days, and I just got this kale, so I'll probably just steam the kale and eat that instead. It's still green, it's still good for me. It's just, I guess, not my top choice, but I'm not like incredibly upset about it either. So yeah, gotta make do with whatever's on sale and whatever's cheap, you know, okay? Then I got this bag of navel oranges. And I don't know how big this is. There's like nothing. Okay. 3 pounds. But yeah, this was like less than $2, and I like oranges, so I decided to get it. Then I got 2 plantains. I know for a fact these were 19 cents each, and I've really been into plantains recently, so they're great, okay? They're just great. You should try them. Then I got a bag of red grapes because they were on sale this week at Aldi, and I do love grapes, except I love grapes so much more when they're frozen, and I only like red grapes. I don't really like green grapes as much, except for cotton candy grapes. I'm on a grape tangent, definitely. Let me know what type of grape you like the most in the comments below, and if you like frozen grapes. Then I got 2 avocados to add to things. And finally, I got this bag of carrots. It's a 2-pound bag, and it was 79 cents this week. And I had just run out of carrots, so I needed them anyways, so it was perfect timing. Alright guys, that is everything that I got from Aldi's. I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you some healthy inspiration or motivation. If you want to see what I make with all the stuff I got, be sure to check out my What I Eat in a Day videos. I have a playlist of all of them. I think I have almost 50. It's like 45 or something at the time that I'm filming this video. So that could be helpful to you as well. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will talk to you later in the next video. Bye! I just realized that I am an idiot and I missed 2 items. So I also got this punnet of grape tomatoes and this bag of red onions as well. So, yep, bye for real this time.